What do you think qualifies you as a coffee shop owner to be a congressman?
You come into my shop and you ask me for a latte or whatever, and you expect me to give you what you are paying for, and I charge you a price, and if I don't do it the way you like it, you can go somewhere else. I mean, there's no different in Congress, but instead of me working for you behind the counter, you hired me by voting for me to speak on your behalf in Washington.
What do you plan to take with you to Washington?
Well, I want to support what I've been hearing from my customers, from my patrons, which represent Main Street. And the fact of the matter is I have customers because they have jobs. And when they get paid, what's left over gives them the luxury of having a latte at AJ's, and along with supporting their local community.
Well, tell me about this idea you got.
Well, the analogy that I use is called cross-trickle economics, which is not trickle-down. Trickle-down assumes that people who are wealthy and corporations with big money are going to get tax breaks, and with those tax breaks it's going to rain down on all of us, and we're going to have their extra money that they feel like spending to create investment and give us jobs. I say that when you remember as a big business and as a Wall Street investor that you need customers, and those customers are people with jobs, that's what cross-trickle is. It says a worker is a producer, is a consumer, is a customer. Those are all one and the same people.
What do you think are some of the problems with the people representing us now in Congress?
The gig is up. I mean, you can't say that, oh, if the system was right, if the Republicans would just do this, or the Republicans would say, oh, they're all wrong, they're all against small business because the Democrats do this. Bull. You're both either in a have or have not mentality. And you all have to get on the same page and remember that the American citizen is your #1 priority. And hunger doesn't have a political affiliation or a color or anything else. Joblessness and boredom create the problems that we have. Give people a vested interest in their community and quit trying to label them.
What are some of the messages that you've heard from members of your community here at AJ's that you plan to take with you to Washington?
We want our towns back, and we want to be put front and center. And in the negotiating and in the well-being of our country, we're #1. And it doesn't matter what we look like, who we love, and who we pray to. It matters that we all love our country, and we all want to see it be serving the world as good global neighbors. And we can do that by making sure that we all have a job, and that we all have a right to a job, and that we all have certain inalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, which are constitutionally guaranteed, which say the government doesn't have any business in meddling in those affairs.